Hey guys, BJ's was nearly empty when I went, but I still managed to pick up a few items. So if you haven't seen that video, go check out part 1. The link is in the description box. Enjoy part 2. Thank you. So next stop was Publix. I'm going to do this in 3 pieces. I'm going to do the non-refrigerated products, refrigerated products, followed by frozen products, only because I don't want my food to spoil. I can't spend all that money and have it spoil for the purpose of video. And the other thing I'm not really going to do, I may not necessarily go through and tell you exactly how much each item costs, only because wherever you're at, your prices are slightly different than mine, probably slightly different than mine anyway, and there's nothing you can do to control that. So I have the receipt next to me, and if I look over, it's the first thing I see, I'll tell you the price. But if not, don't sweat it. I did spend $148.01 at Publix. So let me show you what that got me. The first thing is some popcorn, Boom Chicka Pop. I actually haven't bought this version before. I bought the individual bags, which I probably should have done. These ants. I probably should have done, but these were $4, so about $1 per bag. So I do think that's a good value for my money. I'll let you know how they taste when I finally taste them. Stay tuned for like a what I eat in a day video. Then I got these tea bags here. These are, is it Tazo? I think Tazo. Spicy ginger. Shout out to my cousin. She got me into these right here. Pretty good. Somebody in this house likes to drink 2 tea bags together and waste my tea. So that's what this is for. I love ginger. Ginger tea is pretty delicious. Those were actually $1 off, so I saved $1 and they were like $2 and some change. Then I picked up some star anise. When I make my oatmeal, I like to add some of these in there. When I make my tea, I also throw some of them in here. I haven't been able to find anywhere where I could buy these in bulk, so if you know where I can pick these up in bulk, let me know. I think these were like maybe $1 per or $2 per. And I guess I like buying things in 2s. I picked up some taco seasoning. I picked up a fajita taco seasoning. Fajitas and tacos are not the same, I don't think, right? Anyways, I picked up a fajita seasoning and a taco seasoning because I plan on making tacos at some point, and if not, it'll be here. Picked up some of these Mission flour tortillas. I usually pick up the mini ones, which are super delicious, but they ran out. So I figured this plain flour one should be just as good. And so, perfect for tacos or fajitas. I am going to make a banana bread, I think, or banana cake. Banana bread, and the recipe called for some vanilla, so I picked up some vanilla extract. This was probably like $2. These ants are all over the place. It took me like 15 minutes to find this at the store. This was the last one left. This is what I use for soy sauce purposes. Bragg's liquid aminos. I can't exactly tell you why it's better than regular soy sauce. I don't remember why, but it could not, I don't know. It may not be better and just more expensive, but this is the one I use. This is the one I stick to. So some soy sauce. Okay, then I got some fruit. Let me pick it up. These melons. I got some honeydew and a watermelon. I'm going to cut these after I eat my refrigerated fruits. That way I don't just have fruits that are spoiling all over the place. Honeydew, if you've never had it, is pretty sweet. It tastes like honey. And then I'm sure you've seen a watermelon before. But I picked up these 2. Both of them were under $4 each. And on sale. Shout out to Publix. Publix stay having sales. I'm telling you, man. And then I picked up some oranges. Somebody already tore the bag open. But these are little cuties, mandarin oranges. Can't get enough of the citrus. I had one this morning. They're actually pretty sweet. Also on sale. When I go to Publix, most of the time, I kid you not, I don't always go to the list. I know I go there to get some of their ground chicken, but that's really almost always the only thing on my list. And everything else is just kind of like, what's on sale? What looks good? What can I buy? I don't recommend that shopping method, by the way. Then I picked up some apples. How about them apples? My favorite kind of apples are Fuji apples. They're just the perfect crunch, perfect sweetness, perfect juiciness. So I picked up 2, 4, 6, 7 of them. They were, I think, $1.99 per pound, something like that. They were on sale, so I picked them up. They don't go bad. These will last in the fridge for a good minute. So I'll clean them and put them in the fridge, and we'll be good to go. That's all the non-refrigerated products that I have. Next, let's take a look at the refrigerated products. Let me clear it out and get some of these ants out. All right, so we're back with the refrigerated things. Some of the items I got multiples of. However, I'm not going to show you all of them because it makes no sense for me to take it all out of the fridge to put it all back. So just take my word for it, y'all. All right, first up is juice. I'm not a big juice drinker anymore, but we like to enjoy some limeade. I don't know when he got into this, but he drinks the limeade. This is like $4 at Publix. This was the only bottle left at Publix. The only limeade bottle. And then because when this is open, I all of a sudden want some juice, I picked this one up for myself. I like to put in the frozen berries that I get from BJ's in there and make like a berry lemonade concoction. So I picked up one light, one regular, because this really the only difference is less sugar. This has 28 grams and the other one has 5 grams of sugar. So if I open the fridge, I'm like, I could go for some lemonade. Instead of grabbing this one, I go for the light one. That's really it. So one bottle typically lasts in like maybe 2 to 3 days. Then these right here, I only buy these when they're on sale because I'm cheap like that. That's why. These were 2 for $5 kombucha. They're really delicious, I think. Not the first time you have them, but eventually you work up to it. So I picked up, these were 2 for $5. I picked up 2, 4, 6, 8 of them, as many as I can carry. So I have some stock for those days when I wake up and I feel like I need a little extra, a little sun, you know? Then I picked up some, what is this? Papaya. This tastes really good with some lime. This was $1.91, so it was like $1.99 per pound. And then I picked up some pineapple because I've been craving pineapples forever. This was expensive, $2.19 per pound. Okay, Publix, okay. That, and then I saw this and it reminded me of home. So I picked up a butternut squash. I'm probably either going to roast it and blend it up. Not probably, I'm definitely gonna roast it and blend it up in some form of a soup. So that's what that's for. And then cheese was on sale. Remember, sometimes I buy things because they're on sale, not because they're on my list. This is one of those things. I picked up some sharp cheddar cheese, but then I figured with the cheese, if I'm gonna make tacos anyway later, the cheese will come in handy. So these were buy one get one free, so I had to get 2. I picked up the sharp cheddar and I picked up the mozzarella because sometimes I can use this on breakfast and tacos or make like a grilled cheese sandwich. Even though I've never made one before, but that's a good option. This makes some good pizza. I picked up a big delicious bag of grapes. It's still in the bag because I haven't washed everything out yet because I wanted to make this video, but I'll clean it. It'll be in the fridge ready to go. And then I picked up these cookies for the mister, some chocolate chip lovers. When I make these, I have to make them like two to 4 at a time because if I smell it and I taste it, then I get to eating. And we don't want that. We don't want that at all. I picked up 2 of these. I usually keep one in the freezer and one on standby in the fridge, or I'll cut them up into little pieces and keep them all in the freezer and we just bake them as we go. That's that. And then the last of the refrigerated products were actually the proteins I was able to find. Have it on paper here. We recently started eating lamb because shout out to F45 for that delicious lamb recipe. But I picked up 2 of these. We had one for dinner last night. These are expensive though. They're like $9.49 per pound. But you take this, throw some cinnamon on there, throw some cumin, a pinch of salt, pop it in the air fryer or your oven, and that's dinner. Add like some veggie or something. Pretty delicious. And then I picked up 3 of these packages of ground chicken. These are, I think they were $4.99 per. So I'm gonna use one up to make some chicken tacos, and I'll keep the other ones in the freezer. I'll probably portion it out so I take out the portion that I need, just so it doesn't spoil. So I picked up, those were the only 2 proteins that we eat that I was able to find at Publix: ground chicken and lamb. So that worked out, and so that's everything. That's all the stuff I picked up at Publix without the duplicates. That's all the refrigerated stuff. Let me show you what I picked up from the freezer. I don't think I got that many things from the freezer, actually. I think I might have picked up maybe 2 items. Let me see. Let me put these back, and then I'll show you what I got in the freezer section. Okay, just like I thought, I did only pick up 2 items from the freezer. This is for me, the strawberry cheesecake ice cream from Ben & Jerry's. I enjoy this every now and then, so it'll probably take me almost to finish it, because a spoonful and I'm good to go. Maybe 3 before it gets too sweet for me. So if ever I want to have one of these, then I could just grab 2 teaspoons or 2 spoons of these. I forgot how much they cost. And this is here, the vanilla chocolate almond. I would have picked this up from BJ's, but they didn't have any. So just 3 of these bars. And that's what we picked up from the freezer. Up to the next store. Thanks for watching part 2, guys. Up next, I ended up going to Bravo Supermarket. You can check out part 3 of this epic grocery haul. Link is in the description. Thank you.